So, good day everyone. I choose the issue regarding in Duterte's administration about extrajudicial killings. It's all over the headlines, heating up the news and arousing national attention and concern. War on drugs, President Rodrigo Duterte's primordial campaign of its administration. Even during his campaign, he is very vocal for his platform of eradicating illegal drugs and its users, pushers, and addicts. He kept on stressing that it will only bring destruction to our country, and to be futuristic will destroy our future, especially our nation's children. This fiery campaign captures Filipino attention, bringing to Malacanang seat. As he started his presidency, his government already suited up for its vast fight against illegal drugs. And after months of his journey, results were showed up. Numbers are bloating, many people are surrendered, arrested, and sadly, many were killed. The war rages and the killings became so blatant and loud. Many alleged users, addicts, and pushers were killed every single day. These scenes became an every horror story that we always see on the news. These raise a lot of questions, concern, and doubts. Are there violations of human rights? Are the killings so unjust? Is the due process served? Do the operations observe proper enforcement? Or it is just another issue of nalaban umano? These questions catch our nation's attention and even other countries and international bodies. Allegations of non-observations of due process and unjust killings are really a very huge issue. Why? Because alleged offenders deserve due process and their lives must not be deprived stated even in our constitution, which is Article 3, Section 1. To answer the question if the killings are justified their greater good, my answer is no. Laws were created for proper enforcement and to ensure order. Now, if this killing violated the rule of law, even if their intentions are good, still not justified for greater good. No one is above the law. All must follow it, especially the law enforcing authorities. These drug lords, addicts, pusher, and coddlers don't deserve to be killed. Killing is against the law. Even the divine ruling is especially intentional. Killing them is not penalization imposed by any court or stated by any law. They deserve what the law say. If they will be prosecuted, so be it. If they will be penalized, we can't do anything about it. Law will give them what they deserve and killing is not part of them. The killing continue flood and we must address this to our government. If the government is so eager in their war against illegal drugs, they must also be desired in solving these issues because it is national interest and concern. Their war must be done in an according manner and must not result to unjust killings. Where, where figures are horrifying, still, proper enforcement of law will give order and harmony, not a horrifying story. The situation we have is government's accountability. Unjust killings and improper law enforcement should be tolerated. They must promote culture of proper law observance and execution. The power vested to them should not be abused, especially for unreasonable interest. Our government is a government of people. Thus, all of us must observe and actively participate in promoting a nature of order and proper law enforcement, especially the due process that all of must have, offenders or not. In terms of solving these illegal problems about drugs, our justice system and law enforcement is still the best solution. Though this is not the value only avenue to eradicate the problem. Awareness, propagation, and education play vital roles in solving the problems. We must take note of the pillars of our criminal justice system. Supporting the due process. First, the enforcement of law by our authorities such as PNP, NBI, PIDEA, etc. Second is prosecution. An alleged offender must be prosecuted before the court and not before the killers. Third is penalization. If an offender is proven guilty, penalization will be provided as imposed by any ruling judge in accordance with the law. Last, last and the most important thing is rehabilitation. Convicted persons are just worthy of being jailed. They need rehabilitation. The government must establish an organized and reform program for them. War on drugs is not just a lone fight of the government. It is our fight. We must take into actions in, in pulverizing the problem without deprivation. Proper law enforcement, especially the due process. That's all. Thank you.